which I was appointed
on the 27th day of January, so help me God.
on the 27th day of January, so help me God.
Congratulations.
O'Fallon Police Chief John Neske is trading in his badge for a well-deserved retirement. Chief Neske always has a smile on his face and has served the great city of O'Fallon for 28 and a half years. Neske's retirement brings an end to almost 4 decades in law enforcement.
They would call me at my house and I wasn't sure I was going to be a police officer at first. I was heading down a different career. I was thinking about the military. But when I was 23 years of age, I decided I would like to be a police officer. And I actually thought I was going to be too old, that nobody would pick me up, because all 3 of my brothers were 20 years old and in the academy, and they turned 21 in the academy. I started at the St. Louis City Police Department. I went through their academy, and before I graduated, I was picked up by the Missouri State Water Patrol, and that was a job I was really looking for. So I transferred my position over to the state, and I worked 7 years at Lake of the Ozarks as a water patrolman down there. In 1993, I left the Water Patrol and started my job here with the city of O'Fallon as a police officer.
Chief Neske has served the residents of O'Fallon with honor and distinction. He is the only PD employee to wear every badge.
Well, everybody goes to patrol. Everybody starts in patrol, and a lot of people end their careers in patrol. Mine took a little different path. I went into the detective bureau, and I spent a lot of time in there. I spent time in there as a sergeant. But from there, I've worked in emergency management. I've worked in community services. When I was promoted to a command level, which is a captain, that's when you start taking on the administrative roles. Literally just a week ago, I received a phone call from a woman, and she wondered if I was the detective that worked on her son's case some 25 years ago. And I didn't recognize her name, but I certainly remembered the incident, and we chatted about it. And her boy at the time was only 5 or 6 years old. I think he was in kindergarten. And he was assaulted by somebody, a stranger, and we were able to get a successful prosecution on this individual. But she told me how well her son's doing, and he's in his early 30s, and he's well adjusted and doing quite well. You know, it's things like that throughout your career that kind of keep you going, because we all started this job to help people, and that's just kind of an affirmation when 25 years later somebody calls you out of the blue and talk about some things that were positive for the community.
Throughout Chief Neske's career, he accomplished many goals, but he is particularly proud of his work with the PD's communication system.
It was Chief Talbot, and he assigned me to help work on our radio system. It was an old analog system. I knew nothing about a radio. I had to educate myself on radios. We were able to obtain a modern digital P25 compliant radio system, secure the funding through the city, and we put together a top-notch radio system, which was probably 3 or 4 years ahead of its time. And then we were able to secure countywide funding, and now we have a countywide radio system, which they used this equipment for the newer system that went into place. So we were ahead of our time. I was really proud of that, because the system was unsafe, our old radio system. I would have to say that was probably my fondest memory for contributing to the police department.
On behalf of the residents and everyone in the city of O'Fallon, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks for Chief Neske's dedication to O'Fallon. Congratulations on your retirement. We wish you the best of health, happiness, and success on your new journey in life.
The wife and I, we raised a family here. The kids went to the schools. They all graduated from West High School. It's been a terrific place to live. O'Fallon's been a terrific place to work. They've always been good to their employees, and I truly do appreciate the opportunities they've given me. O'Fallon is certainly ahead of the curve. We are keeping up with the pace. We've got a wonderful command staff. We have terrific police officers here and civilian staff. So we are poised to continue to go, and we're in good hands.